Hi there, and this is Mr. Ridley's Design and Technology, and this is just a walkthrough for the Design and Technology booklet here, homeworking booklet. So there it says each of these tasks should take around 20 minutes. Some will take you more, some will take you less. You will need pens, pencils, rulers, coloured pencils to complete this task. You can complete most tasks in any order you like, and you should try and complete each sheet fully before moving on to the next. So not half completing one, and just complete whichever one you want, but complete the sheet before you move on to the next one. Use the YouTube clips in the classroom, including this one, to help you with each sheet. If you did not receive a paper copy of this booklet, you can either print it out, or many of the sheets you can just do on plain paper and just number them with these numbers here. So get your piece of plain paper and put number 1, number 2, number 3. Some of them, like the safety poster, for example, you can just do on plain paper quite easily. So let's just walk through this booklet and have a look at what we're doing. Okay, so orthographic projection. Now this one is one that you want to do first of all, because it explains the task. So for orthographic projection, this is drawing 3D shapes using 2D drawings. So we've got a 3D shape here, a letter, and you're drawing a plan view, a side elevation, and a front view. So it's laid out like this. So there's a letter L, and there's our front view, our plan view would here, and our side view would be here. And you can see that is actually added in here. If you don't understand this, look at the YouTube video in the classroom, which is called Orthographic Letter L, and this will explain it to you. Orthographic projection 2. So this is to draw like we just drew the letter L. With this one, we're going to try and draw 3 views of either you can draw your phone or any electronic device. So I've actually put these dotted lines here so you can see that we've got the front view here that you'd add here. We've got the top view here, which you can label, and the side view. And if you can, watch the video clip, which is called Orthographic Phone, and that will show you how to draw it and how to add the proper measurements in millimeters. You will probably need a ruler for this, a pencil. If you wanted to complete it with fine liner, you could do that. That would be quite nice. And you need a ruler that's in millimeters. So that is orthographic projection. This one, isometric drawing. Now, this is more of a tricky one, and this is one that you might want to come back to later, or you might want to have a go at. Basically, what you're trying to do is you're trying to draw this object here on this grid. So we've got, rather than us drawing the orthographic view from a 3D view, we're trying to draw, we've got an orthographic view, so we've got a plan view, a side view, a front view, and a side view, and we're trying to draw this object here. So you need to start somewhere like here. This edge perhaps here, you would draw down here, and then you draw one corner going up this way and the other corner going up this way. I'll try and add a YouTube video of that later on. Orthographic projection. So this one, again, is working on the orthographic projection, isometric. This one is, we've got an isometric view, and what we're trying to do is draw an orthographic view. So from this, going back to the phone and the letter L, you can pick a front, which you draw here. So we'd have a front view, a plan view looking down, and a side view looking that way. So there'd be 1, 2, 3 views here. Again, you can draw this in pencil or go over it in fine liner. This is something you could try and draw on plain paper. You could use a ruler and actually measure it out if you wanted to, if you didn't have the workbook. And lastly, for the isometric drawing, this is just some little practice tasks. So once you've done all those, they're just little 3D objects that are drawn, and they're numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you can draw these onto here. Something you might like to do as an extra, if you can find isometric paper, you can buy it. If you can find isometric paper,